Hi everyone, I'm Omolola Ajala, MSc Microbiology and Public Health student here at our prestigious University of Bedfordshire. I want to encourage us to be able to speak up and see beyond the stigma. I was born about 4 decades ago in a developing country. Although the giants of Africa, there was no electricity that fateful night. I suffered a very big complication during the delivery. Let me say hi, and my mother actually went through hell that fateful night. I was a breached baby. We all know what that means. I came with a leg through the birth canal. I was a very playful baby. So I felt it was okay to play some hide and seek games. So I gave the delivery nurse one leg, she will send it back, hoping I would change my mind and send both legs. But I was enjoying the game at the expense of the pain my mom was actually going through. So eventually, after some back and forth, I was tired and ready to come out. I sent both legs to her. So she was fast enough to grab them and pulled me out quickly. Unknowing to us, the game had caused a lifetime disability for me. During the back and forth, while she forcefully pushed the leg back, the head of the femur, that is the bone connecting the leg to the hip socket, was rubbed off. The whole situation could have been avoided if a simple cesarean section was adopted, knowing fully well that the baby was breached. So my parents were naive and the nurse was also inexperienced. Obviously, I was feeling pains and my parents were ignorant of what could be wrong. So all they could give me was more food. Probably I was hungry and all that. So fast forward 1 year, 2 years, I was unable to walk. At first, they felt I was just lazy and with time I'll rise and walk. But alas, I kept trying and I fell down each time I tried to walk. Then the worry began. My dad would take me to the hospital for different tests and examinations, while my mom would take me to the church to pray. You know how mothers are. Both of them were devastated because I was a very beautiful baby and I was also very intelligent at that tender age. So the doctors could not even diagnose what was wrong at that time. But there was one fateful day I sat down and my dad discovered that there was this kind of shortening in one of my legs. He called out the attention of my mom to it, and then she was overwhelmed. She cried her eyes that they almost fell off the socket that day. That was the beginning of my unending medical journey. They had the x-ray done, and then they found out that the leg was not attached to the socket. I was able to trace back to the delivery date. That was about 4 years ago. Then they had a traction done to see if the leg was pulled out, then it will fit eventually into the socket since I was a little baby at that time. It was a very hopeful situation for the doctor, but alas, after the traction, I lost my balance totally, and I could barely stand up again. We left the hospital devastated with a worse situation, obviously, than what we actually came with. Eventually, after a couple of months, help arose. I had to go to Sweden, here in Europe, for the surgery because there was no hospital in Nigeria that could fix the situation or even make it better. So the surgery lasted for about 6 hours, and I got my first implant to hold the femur to the socket because medical students will understand what I'm saying. With that, the head will be able to grow and fit into the socket over time. But you know what? It never affected my confidence. I attended one of the best schools. I had the best shoes, best clothes. Luckily, I was brilliant. My parents and siblings boosted my confidence, and I never saw the disability. I was actually the envy of people around me. I attended and represented my school in competitions. I was made a head girl in my primary school. All this actually helped me overcome stigma. So, what I'm trying to say is that we should try to speak up and embrace opportunities to speak. It helps us to fight and forget about this disability, at least for that moment, if persistent over time. Yeah. Though I know there are situations that we find it difficult to come out, especially during our low moments. All those are why me moments. Yeah, it's not as if I had 100% life myself. I faced challenges, as in real life challenges. So when people want you to keep your voice low, say no. Speak up. Stand up. Some people, yeah, they are there to bring you down. They are everywhere naturally. But that willpower in you, let it keep screaming no. Whatever your disability is, be it emotional, behavioral, sensory impairment, physical, developmental, any type of disability you have, feel free to express yourself. Express your emotions and talk to people around you. Take advantage of all opportunities that comes across you. All the opportunities that come across you. Set realistic goals and try to stay calm and patient. It will definitely come true. Focus on opportunities and not barriers. If you have a speech impairment, it does not affect your intellectual ability. Pen down your opinions. Socialize. Don't just stay away from people that, oh no, I don't want them to see me. No. Move around. Go out. Talk to your employers if you need adjustment. Talk to your teachers if you need adjustment. There was a time back home that I lost a job due to disability, but not anymore. I speak up now. People around me know. Even the abled people, some can't even speak the way I speak. Yes, I speak out now, so don't look out for pity. As a matter of fact, someone like me, I hate to be pitied. Thank you very much for your time.